I want to spoil everything about Widow's Bay. All right, welcome to This Week in Nerd History, a podcast where we take a look at all the fun, dumb, nerdy stuff from the past, present, future. I'm Mike. Joining me as always, we got AJ and Sal. How you guys doing?
Double thumbs up for both of us.
What did we take, 2 weeks off?
Yeah.
2 weeks off. We're back. I got back from vacation last week. I'm catching up on a billion things.
Did you get tan?
I did get tan. I can still tan up a little bit, trying to hold on to it for the most that I can without peeling like crazy.
Yeah.
It was like 1 billion degrees in Florida, but it was like super nice. So that was
Sweet.
Very appreciative of like calm water and super hot sun. Only 1 day of rain, which was very welcomed.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it was good. We didn't do the Mario Kart competition this year. It was like a different vibe this year. There's like 1 billion families involved into this vacation and like different houses and stuff like that. So like, it wasn't going to happen. And the World Cup was going on. So it was like going to be kind of tough sledding to try to like get a massive game of Mario Kart going, all that stuff happening. But it was very nice. I feel like I enjoyed more of it than I did last year. I ended up like working like more than half of it that last year. Yeah. I remember coming back, I was like, I don't know if I know how to have fun anymore.
Yeah, that's right. I remember
that. A bit of like an existential crisis.
Yeah, you're like, my fun is broken.
What do people do in their spare time?
Even with that though, like I'm good for like 3 days. And then it's like, all right, that's enough.
Get back to work.
Yeah,
right?
There's stuff to be done, which is fun for everybody to enjoy when I'm like that. So,
oh yeah, everyone wants to be reminded that they're not at work.
Yeah. This is a very different subject. It's something I saw yesterday. I didn't grow up going to church or any kind of religious thing like that, so I don't know how common this phrase is. But I saw it on it was like a window decal, and it was like nicely designed and stuff, but it was Jesus is my anchor. Have you guys heard that phrase before?
No.
I'm like, that doesn't sound right.
He's holding me down.
He's holding me down, right?
He's dragging me down. I gotta just let go of Jesus.
I was like, I couldn't tell. I had to Google it, and it's like, it's a common, I don't know if a Bible verse or just like a saying or whatever, but it's like supposed to be like, it keeps you grounded or whatever. But like, there needs to be like more to it.
Yeah, it needs more clarification.
Yeah. Because isn't it more just like Jesus like lifts you up or whatever? And it'd be like aspirational, not so much like he's drowning me.
When it comes to Jesus.
Like, he should be holding you up, not taking you down.
But it took me forever. I saw it just like in a parking lot and I was like, is this sarcastic? It was like too nicely designed to be sarcastic. If it was like a bumper sticker, then I'd be like, all right, that's a joke, I guess. I don't fully get it, but whatever. But it was like nice. It was like a decal and everything on a window. It was kind of big. I was like, that means
it does not mean what you think it means.
Yeah,
just doesn't. It does.
Not
I don't know
what you think it means.
Because like you don't say that about anybody else. Like, like there's like if you said like he's my rock or she's my rock, like that I get.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
But there's already ball like and chain.
Yeah,
Jesus is my ball and chain.
Jesus is my old ball and chain. I would like to have another drink, but Christ,
the old ball and chain. But I felt so like out of sorts because I was like, I don't know if that's normal or not. I don't know much about church stuff. So
yeah, church stuff,
whatever. So all right, I had to get that off my chest before we even talk about it. So today we're going to be talking about Big Trouble in Little China. It is the whatever the years are. It came out in 86.
40th anniversary.
40th, thank you.
Okay, all right, 40.
Yeah.
Nice.
It came out in 86. So we'll talk about that movie. I want to talk about Widow's Bay. Sal, I know you haven't seen it, but AJ and I have seen it. And AJ was like ahead of me too with it. And I just needed to be like careful that like, I was almost getting spoilers just from like anywhere you look because so many people are posting about it. But like, that's a good fucking show. It's very fucking good. I don't know what's going on. Not that I ever know, but like with Twitter, but there's this big sort of like everybody's posting about the Michael Bay Transformers movies, like tributes to like, it's like a love letter to, they're just posting clips of like how good the CG is and stuff. Or
was. Yeah, because it is, that is the only good thing I can say about it is that like, it kind of holds up.
Yeah.
The CG.
Nothing else.
Very specifically, yes. Yeah. The CG holds up,
and the Decepticon with giant balls.
Ridiculous.
As a G1 original fan of Transformers, I'm sure that was just like icing on the cake for you. You were probably just so happy to see all that.
Yeah, especially the one with the giant balls was Devastator, which I have over there. So I was very appreciative of it.
Yeah. You're like, I love Devastator. They're like, well, how about this?
How about something that looks like a mutant dog with balls in it and it just vacuums up stuff, right? That's what you remember as a kid.
Oh, that's fun. That's something what I wanted.
But like the CGI stuff, it was like that was an appreciation. And like some people were going a bit crazy about like how good the movies are. I'm like, they weren't good movies. Like the characters, anybody aside Prime is just borderline just like a racist stereotype robot thing. It's crazy. I don't know
couldn't
why
believe it. I was like, so I'm sorry. I don't know. I didn't realize that, time it works differently on Michael Bay than it does for the rest of us.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, some of them are so bad. Like, yeah. Like, like you feel like it's you doing it. Like, sorry, guys. Sorry.
Yeah. But of course we didn't. It wasn't us.
No. Not all of it anyway. I wrote some of it and I voiced a lot of the characters.
Only the racist ones.
I want to spoil everything about Widow's Pay.
Because people were trying to spoil it for you.
Yeah. I mean, I won't spoil anything, but there is one thing. Are you guys familiar with this meme? Throwback to Halloween when I dressed as the Babadook, but my friend's house had more of a grown-ups drinking wine vibe. So this tweet was from like several years ago. It's one of my favorite pictures because it's ridiculous. It's so fucking funny. And so that person as Babadook is Kate Diplow, who's the creator of Widow's Pay. So she's the creator and writer for the show. And I was just like, it's my favorite photo. Sometimes I'll just like look it up because it's just so funny to me.
just to have a good day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she's the creator. And like part of me too, when I first saw that photo, I was like, oh, that's like kind of staged or whatever. Like somebody just sat there and like they're gonna go to a party. But I was watching some interview where they're just like explaining just how it was, like exactly what she wrote was like what the situation was. She was like, I thought it was like a Halloween party. I went dressed up.
It was a costume party.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, it's
people are just getting together on Halloween and nobody's getting dressed up.
Which like, I don't know. That feels like a trick. Like,
I know.
If you're going to get together on Halloween and you're like, no, we're all just going to not get dressed up and we're not going to get any candy just in case kids come by. Like,
yep.
Weird.
That kind of happened to me and Holly one year. It was like, we got invited to a friend I went to college with. He lived in town for a little while and he was like, yeah, we're having a Halloween party. I was like, oh, great. It was like last minute. So me and Holly went and got just like crappy costumes. It was like Alice in Wonderland, like the cards, like the king and queen.
Oh,
kind of
okay.
Goofy, whatever, cheap foam, whatever kind of thing. But like, you're dressed up. There's no like getting around it. There's no casual way to like wear that thing. Yeah. So we get there and it was pretty much like that. There's just like a lot of people just not in costume. There's like a few other people that showed up similar to us where they're like done up and we kind of like congregated together. So like we're all a little embarrassed together. But yeah, you need to give a heads up. Like not everybody's going to wear a costume or you don't have to wear a costume if you don't want to. Like that should be, yeah. Once you leave like college, I feel like you need to put that on like the invitation or whatever.
Yeah. I went to a crappy college and like they had a Halloween. They were like, oh, the campus center's having like a big Halloween like costume competition. And I was like, cool. 'Cause very early on, I was like, well, I don't really know anybody here and I'm kind of like, alone. So I'll put on my Indiana Jones costume. So I put on my Indiana Jones costume, show up at the thing, and I'm the only person in costume.
What?
Except for the girl who organized the event, who was hoping that it would like bring people to the event. And so I won.
Well, at least there's that.
Do you remember what the
I got a
prize was?
DVD player.
Oh, shit.
I was like, thanks, bye. Because it wasn't like it was a party. It was just a competition. She was hoping like a party would break out, and it didn't. And so, I just took my DVD player and left.
I'm just wondering how no one else would show up.
They were just like deeply cynical people. They're like, F this.
What was she dressed up as? Do you remember?
I don't remember. It was like
a lonely college student.
A friendless nerd. But you know what's great about that was because no one saw me in my Indiana Jones costume. Got to do it again the next year.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And that year I threw a real party with like friends and stuff. And that worked out great. They were like, whoa, that's a great costume. I'm like, I know.
That's pretty good.
I won a contest.
I won a contest with it.
There was like a good streak in college, maybe like junior-ish year, kind of there where like my friends had fantastic costumes. I think they both, separate years I think it was, so they both, the bar that we would go to, like they won or they were like in the running for the final thing. One was my buddy Jim, who was Big Jim from College University. He's like a tall, skinny guy, and he dressed up as an Amish guy. And it's a real simple costume, but like the beard and stuff like that. But he's like tall. He has a specific look to him where you can like pull it off. So it was like very convincing. And I have a photo somewhere. I don't know if I may have shared it with you guys previously, but he's just on a cell phone and he's like I got like a candid photo of him. He's like using technology, like dressed up as an Amish person.
Oh, like don't take a picture.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Fucking
Don't tell my mom.
Yeah. The other one was my roommate dressed up as Daniel LaRusso as Halloween, like with the shower thing. He got like PVC pipe and made the ring, got a curtain. Yeah, it was fucking great. It was like a packed college bar. Walking around that was not a good idea, but like, yeah.
Because I've seen that costume at Comic-Con and I'm like, well, that'll be destroyed by the end of the day. It's really cool that you did that.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
But that's not making it out of here.
This is not the place for that.
No.
You need to go to like a dance in that costume. You know, to impress a rich girl that's out of your league.
I've been on like a Apple TV kick, so that was like perfect timing for watching that show.
Sponsored by Apple TV this week.
Yeah.
Please send us free subscriptions to Apple TV.
Yeah, free DVD players.
I would love a DVD player.
Please, I request a VHS for myself.
But yeah, so I'm going to spend the next couple minutes just selling you on the show.
Okay.
Basically, that's going to be the goal for this. AJ, please chime in.
All right.
Yes.
It's super popular. The premise is like it's this cursed island, and it's sort of like Martha's Vineyard. It wants to be Martha's Vineyard, and Matthew Rhys, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's like the mayor. He's sort of like I saw somebody compare him to like Courage the Cowardly Dog. Like he's his sort of character.
That's awesome.
But there's like it's so great. There's like deep, like mystical demon sort of lore, like seeped into the island. You don't really know what it's all about.
You don't know why.
Yeah, you don't know why. But then there's also just stuff like a sea hag. It calls back to like every kind of classic horror thing. There's like the fog, the mysterious fog comes in, and sea hag, and then just like a boogeyman, like a Jason character. Like all these things are just like some are kind of feel standalone in an episode, and then there's like a bigger arcing mystery that like goes on throughout the season. But there's so many like fantastic episodes. Not to get too far into it, but the episode 4 is like this one. There's the mayor's like assistant, I guess she is. I forget what her name is in the show.
I want to say it's like Deborah, but that's not right.
Yeah. The actor, she's fantastic. But there's like a not a Necronomicon or like whatever, like kind of like a cursed book.
Okay. Yeah, like an Necronomicon.
Okay. But the episode is just fantastic, and like it's legitimately like hilarious. And
Patricia.
Scary Patricia. It's like it's super funny and also scary and like really tense at times too. Like
I hear there are like a lot of not a lot, but like I hear that jump scares are abound, at least in a couple episodes where it's like it's actually genuinely scary.
That episode with her like leading it had like a few points where I was like, it gave me like shivers because there's just like a little sliver of a creepy thing happening in the background, and if you blink, you miss it, kind of thing.
Okay. All right.
Super creepy. A lot of that where like she's not aware of it yet, but like clearly something's wrong.
Yeah.
A lot of things too were like the episode before that ends with like a panicked voicemail from like the island's like sheriff or whatever it is. Like a call comes in. It's like, get down to the whatever. I don't know what the fuck's going on. There's all this crazy shit. And like, you don't know what it is because like something else crazy was happening at that time. I don't know. It's so well done. And like, it's already got renewed for season 2, which is great.
Does it feel like it should get a season 2? Like, are you like, oh no, don't ruin it?
Yes.
Yeah. The way they kind of build things up. Towards the end, like there's things I thought was where it was going to go, and then there's like certain twists back and forth kind of thing. So like the way they left it off, there's a lot more like secrets between people that are like not even like they're necessarily keeping it, but like a lot of people know things now that they didn't know before, and like nobody else knows that they know it, that kind of thing. So it's super interesting. But
nice.
Just because I've been on that Apple TV kick, I finished the season 2 of Severance.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, great.
And like, I don't know. I would be fine if that show ended like that.
I don't know.
Like, yeah. I'm like, it's a good show. Like, I like it.
There's just 2 seasons, right?
Yeah, it's
or
just
is there a
2
third
so far.
season? Okay.
I don't know if I'm assuming it's going to be going to a third, but
I think so. Because
I was like, when it
ended,
ended, I was like, you could end it here. I'd be fine with that. There's like certain things answered and whatever, but I'd be like, oh, it's all right. I don't know.
That's the thing, man. Like, I like shows. You know, I like media. I like to be entertained.
Yeah.
But I also am like, dude, just like stop. Especially like I would rather you ended it than strung me along for like 4 years while you like developed a show that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Or doesn't do
Lost.
You know, yeah. Well, Lost is like the first example, right? But like every Netflix, you know, there are articles now where they're like, Netflix is scratching its head about why people don't want to wait 3 years between seasons for things to suck. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. Maybe you should spend $6 billion on an effing consultant firm to figure it out.
When we were on vacation, it was just like whatever TV we could get on there. So it was just like random shit was on in the middle of the day. And 90210 was on, like a random episode of and it was like later ones when they're
original ones, or like when they're at the beach and stuff.
It's when they were like, it was
the college years.
Yeah, it was like college years. When what's her face, like Kelley from Saved by the Bell's on there. She's like,
wow,
really?
Yeah,
she went over to 90210.
Yeah, she came in as like the bad girl.
Ooh, playing against type. That's cool.
Exactly. It was a big deal. It was a big deal. It was a big deal. But the particular episode, she was having an affair. This is her bad girl. She was having an affair with a married man.
Oh.
And she was like claiming that she got pregnant and he didn't want anything to, or she was being supportive or whatever. And like, she was going to get an abortion. She's like, she faked the abortion, like all this kind of crazy stuff.
God.
Wow.
And like,
putting a bad name to bad girls.
She was staying with Brandon. What's his face? Whatever they are. Jason Priestley.
Oh, okay. The main one. Yeah.
Yeah. The main guy. And like, without the full context of whatever, I was just like, he's so fucking annoying because he's like lecturing her like crazy. Like he's disappointed in her and like, I don't know if I could trust you anymore. You got to move out of the house, all this kind of shit, crazy stuff. But I'm like, this is just like your friend who's like just going through, he's like talking down to her like she was like his child or something. I was just like I know it's like she's lying about a lot of stuff or whatever, but I was like, I don't like Brennan in this whole situation. But it was like that sort of like moral high ground thing. I just made me think of it when you're talking about like the TGIF thing. Very different take on it, but it was the Fox take on it, I guess.
Yeah, the Fox take. Well, the Fox take is like, it's like, nah, yeah, we make married children. People are gonna have sex.
Yeah. The other part of it,
show it, but you know,
seemed crazy inappropriate. Just looking back at it, was they're still hanging out at the Peach Pit, like the diner that they all kind of hang out with at or whatever. And I forget like the owner's name, whatever his name is, but he's like 60. No. Yeah, no. He's like in his 60s easily, if not older. And he's like in the personal life, like they were going there when they were in high school. So like this is like a 50-year-old, like mid-50s man in the personal lives of like 15-year-olds, like deeply personal conversation stuff. I'm like, you shouldn't be talking to them.
No,
he's a creeper.
Yeah,
you're going to be involved in a thing. Like it's you're too close, my friend.
Yeah, very inappropriate. Very inappropriate.
Yeah.
But that's weird. So that was vacation. I watched 6 seasons of 90210.
You binged 90210.
Yeah. There was no Mario Kart, so you had to watch 90210 instead.
Yeah. So we're starting a 90210 podcast now.
I was a Saved by the Bell person.
I was Saved by the Bell. I wasn't OC, but I watched a fair amount of 90210 for sure. And Melrose Place. I watched a lot of Melrose Place.
I want to watch either of those. I felt like it was like, those were like the step ups from Saved by the Bell. It was like, Saved by the Bell is like the R.L. Stine. And then like the Christopher Pike is the 90210. And then Stephen King is Melrose Place. in terms of like, I don't know if that makes any sense to anyone else, but to me, that's like, you move up like in literature for how childish it is to how adult it is. And that's how the shows went.
I like it. That oddly works well.
Yeah. That's a really good metric.
That was my literature pipeline when I was in middle school. I went from R.L. Stine to Christopher Pike to Stephen King.
Nice. I'm not familiar with Christopher Pike though.
It's like if you had Goosebumps plus sex.
Oh,
okay.
So it's like all the scary stuff.
R.L. Stine did a thing like that. It was called Fear Street.
Yeah.
Right.
And I read, I don't know, let's say 200 novels of Fear Street.
I read Fear Street too, but it was like a little bit more. It was like you reading it and you're like, oh, I shouldn't be reading this. I'm not supposed to be reading this.
How raunchy were these stories getting?
It was just like girls doing coke and.
What? Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
There's one book
that was
like about like two girls that were like, they called themselves the Sugar Sisters, and they were like, they were doing like bake sales and stuff, but they put coke in their stuff to get people addicted to it. And they also like were doing coke on the side, and there was a lot of murder and
terrible business model. Terrible.
Yeah.
Here's your $85 brownie.
Don't look into it.
Yeah.
And we're out of business. And we're broke. Also, would that even work? I don't think that would work.
Do you eat cocaine?
All I know is like you
taught me that if you snort something that isn't cocaine, it'll rip up your nose, because they were like, one of them ripped up their nose snorting something else, and then it got a bloody nose. And I mean, I think coke will do that too, but I don't know.
Christopher Pike wrote this?
I believe so.
I feel like he doesn't know what drugs are.
No. I mean, I don't either, but
they were drinking all the cocaine.
Oh my God. I just searched Christopher Pike and it came up with images of some of the books. And I'm like, oh my God, I remember these covers. They're so like, it's like one step away from trashy romance novels.
Can we do like a dramatic reading of one of the chapters from the Sugar Sisters?
Heck yes.
Yes.
I gotta find it. That would be so awesome.
I do like
vampire, master of murder,
vampires,
the immortal.
I'm just imagining all these have to do with cocaine.
Yeah,
probably.
They're all just their idea of what is called cocaine, and they're just trying to suss it. They're like, I want to try it. I don't know how to do it. I'm just I started my writing career to try and sniff out a supplier.
If you write about it, someone will come to you.
Yeah,
we're like, well, you're a big coke fiend. I'm interested.
All right, so this is yesterday in nerd history, or today? I don't forget how the rules work for our own show.
Yeah.
Yesterday? Okay, cool. So 40-year anniversary of Big Trouble in Little China came out in 1986, starring why am I blanking on that?
Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell. I was going to say Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe, famously known for Big Trouble in Little China.
Yes, absolutely. One of John Carpenter's. This was like after The Thing. This was like after a bunch of Kurt Russell and John Carpenter movies.
Kim Cattrall.
I know.
So great.
Yep.
Her name showed up on screen and I was like, what? I literally said out loud, I said, Kim Cattrall's in this? Holy shit.
Between that and the first Police Academy, I was like, oh yeah. Kim Cattrall.
Yeah. And Porky's?
She was in Porky's?
For real?
Yeah.
I don't remember that at all.
That's funny.
I think I only saw Porky's once. I was like, this movie's weird.
Oh yeah, no, thank you.
Yeah.
But yes, she's Lassie.
Oh. Yeah.
Hardy har.
So some fun facts about Big Trouble in Little China. It was originally written as a Western set in the 1890s in San Francisco.
They said that in the first 5 minutes of the commentary, which I when we were preparing for this, sorry to cut you off, but we were preparing for this and I was like, I'm going to watch Big Trouble in Little China because we have it on DVD. It was one of Dan's like favorite movies. Like that was the thing that he watched all the time that was weird. And mine was like The Golden Child. But so we have it on DVD and they have special features and it's just the commentary. So I was like, all right, well, I haven't watched it in forever. So I'm going to watch it first and then I'll watch it again with commentary. But when I put it on with commentary, I couldn't pay attention. They like went off on like tangents that I didn't care about. And I was like, and it was the kind of commentary where like they were talking and it took out the audio from everything that was happening. So you can't hear what's going on. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, I'm not into this. But I did learn that it was a Western. I also learned that the first scene was added after the fact because one of the guys was like, he's not a big enough hero. We need him to look like he's a really big hero. So they wrote that scene and shot it after the fact and then added it in. That's all I learned.
The guy who suggested it was Barry Diller, who is a bigwig, and he is who supposedly Mr. Burns is based off of.
Huh. Really?
Yeah, because he's just like a prick. It is funny, that first scene, like, there's a whole investigation that's supposed to be happening, whatever. Like, when you think about it, it's like, that is very out of place, like, tacked on when you think about it, because you never revisit it again.
Yeah, you don't go back to it at the end.
Right. You would figure there'd be something. It's just a guy saying,
like, you stay away from Jack Burton. You leave him alone. He's a hero.
Now look at my lightning.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Truth about magic.
Yeah. Funny you mentioned The Golden Child because they rushed production to finish it so it can get into theaters before The Golden Child because they figured if it premiered anywhere close to Eddie Murphy, they would just get crushed. And it didn't do well in theaters anyway, but it came out like
anyway.
Yeah.
And
it
Victor
came out like
Wong
5
is in
months
both
before.
of them.
Is he
really?
Oh wow. Weird.
Yeah. He's the bus driver in Big Trouble Little China, and he just plays this weird guy with the reason I recognize him is because he goes like this. He has like one eye
he plays
squinty.
a weird guy? That's so out of character for him.
Yeah, I know.
He's just a weird little guy that like rubs a bowl with his
He's amazing.
thing.
He's in Prince of Darkness too. He has a lot more lines.
He's in Three Ninjas too.
It was nice to see him as like Egg Shen. He has a lot of screen time in Big Trouble in Little China.
The Rock wanted to make a remake recently, I guess.
Yeah, pass.
Really?
Yeah. And Carpenter, the best way they describe it was Carpenter was ambivalent about it. Just a super nice
I'll take a check. I just don't think it's ever going to happen.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
I feel bad for The Rock right now because Moana, the live action, just like dropped and like everybody's saying it's awful.
Yeah.
And I literally said, "Oh, poor The Rock."
Oh,
he'll be okay.
Oh, he'll be fine.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
He'll be all right.
He'll be freaking that meme with the hundreds of dollars of bills wiping away the tears.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think that, like, even if that got made, I'm assuming The Rock would want to be Jack.
Jack is too much of a like silly person.
The Rock has no like grace or like ability to make fun of himself anymore. Like that's gone. Like that's clearly evaporated from his like abilities. Like you watch early Rock with like in like The Rundown or any of his SNL sketches like before he became like, you know, The Rock. It's like those are amazing. But Kurt Russell is just like, he's like, yeah, I'm an idiot. Got it. Like he's unconscious for the end of the movie. Like until the last moment. Like,
Ridiculous. I know.
Just because he's an asshole. Like The Rock, I don't know if he's like, okay, so I'm stupid, but like when I like it'll be like Clouseau, but like only in the intro of the Pink Panther movies where it's like I'll accidentally end up defeating them, And it's like, no, man, you're not the lead. Like you're the lead because it's a Western movie, but this is a like kung fu movie that has an annoying Western guy who's injecting himself into the movie. Like Jack Burton's like he's his own hype man. He's constantly like, really Jack. He's talking about himself in the third person.
I know.
You know what Jack always says at times like this?
Who? Jack Burton. Me.
He's so great at it, man.
Unbelievable. And he's just doing a John Wayne impression.
I'm going to go around
with
saying that to strangers.
Yeah.
You know what Amanda Jean says in times like that?
Who?
Me.
Originally, 20th Century Fox wanted either Jack Nicholson or Clint Eastwood as Jack, but neither were available. So then
Thank God.
Carpenter, I know.
That
like, it would have been
so
totally
different.
like
It would have
Nicholson
been.
wouldn't be as goofy. He'd be
No.
some form of it at least. Eastwood, I don't know what the fuck that would be.
He would have been like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
So like it used to be a Western, so get Clint Eastwood in here.
Right, yeah.
Right.
That doesn't make any
He'd be like
sense.
too serious and like no gags to it. Like, can you imagine Clint Eastwood like shooting rocks and hitting on his head and like getting stuck under like the guard? Like, none of that would work.
None of that would work.
No. I'm saying this as he was in, I don't know, 13 movies with an orangutan in it. As far as I can remember. But
That's true. Yeah.
It might just be one, but I feel like there was a period in the 80s
I
where
think there's two. It's Every Way You Wish But Lose and Every Which Way You Can.
Oh, okay, wow. All right. So
Yeah,
almost
that's right.
13. It might as well be 13.
Well, no, I mean, there's at least there's more than one.
Right, yeah. But it seemed like
That's
there
the
were so
takeaway.
many. I don't know, or is this always on or something? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, that's, because it's so cheap.
So in the original script, when it was like a Western, Jack was like a meat delivery guy, delivering stuff to like a Chinese section of the town or whatever it was going to be. So they kept or I don't know if they kept it or whatever, but like the Pork Chop Express was like a callback to that. There was another one which I was like, I don't know, I'd buy this. The sandwich that he's eating in the beginning, which I remember as a kid, I was like, that is like the best looking sandwich. I don't know what the sandwich was, but it felt like it was like a chicken parm. I was like, that looks so fucking delicious. But I think I was watching, they were like, and the sandwich was a subtle callback to the meat. I'm like, all right, man, is this like a fucking sandwich? I don't, what kind of callback is
It's just a giant hoagie.
sandwich. Yeah.
Yeah.
The other thing was, which I totally forgot about, the floating eyeball guy.
Yeah.
He doesn't show up in very much, but
Yeah,
that's
he's in like
too
2-3 scenes.
yeah.
It's
But-
real creepy. I called it eye demon in my notes. I was like, random eye demon shows up.
I love that thing. It was made by Boss Films, which is the same company that made Slimer. And supposedly it cost $100,000 to make that thing. It was like 60 people worked on it. It was like a super complex, like animatronics and all that kind of stuff. And like, it looks awesome still.
It looks very Cronenberg.
Yeah, it's super weird, super unique. Like, it's not just, it doesn't feel like it's an animatronic thing, especially from like the time period. And like, even just when it's like floating around, it just looks super weird and like super unique. I was trying to just think of like other stuff that kind of felt like that or looked like that. And I was like, for animatronic, like it moved really well. I don't know. It was just super impressive.
It is. It's such a great look, and it's like there's so much about that movie that like money went into it, effort was made, and it was a huge commercial failure. Spoilers, but like it was, and it would fail today. Like if they released it today, if they made it today, it would fail. If it was re-released today, no one would go see it. Like it's frustrating because it's like such a cult movie. And but like because it's such a cult movie, like it reaches the right people. Like that eye monster, that Carmack and Romero were watching Big Trouble in Little China tapes like over and over and over again when they made Doom, and they were like, we're just gonna do this. Every gross, weird, creepy thing in this is going in our game. Like it inspires like generations. The Lightning guys,
Yeah, Mortal Kombat.
Kombat, like that is just, they were like, I want to do, like Raiden is just that guy.
Yep. Lopan is
100%.
just Shang Tsung. Like it's
Yes, Lopan is Shang Tsung. Like
Yep. It's so cool. I love it.
like it's annoying it's annoying James Hong doesn't play Shang Tsung in the 90s movie. Like that being said, the dude who plays Shang Tsung is freaking incredible. The first movie, it's available in 4K. I haven't bought it because you have to take a Mortal Kombat Annihilation with it, and no,
Not worth it. No, not worth it. Taints the whole collection if you do it.
The music is amazing. It slaps.
that's John Carpenter too. Like he is such a weirdo when it comes to music. Like he doesn't care. Like it's like he goes, I know this film needs music, and I will hire a person to make the music, or I'll do it, and the music will it's like carpeting. It's like this room, I know we need carpeting, so like put it down. And so there's music in the room. All right, now no one will say this isn't a room. Like that's, but it's not like, it's not like a John Williams where it's like, or Spielberg where he's like the music's like another character in the film and it's gonna, add another dimension. Carpenter's like, we made the movie. Like, I'm amazed he got Morricone to do the Thing theme, where he's like, yeah, that. Like, you know, like, this because it's an incredible theme, and he was probably like, we got it. We got the theme. We'll just use that for the rest of the
all of it.
Movie.
It's funny.
The whole movie will just be that theme and different periods of the theme.
Once you described it as carpeting, it's such a perfect description
analogy.
of it, because it just reminded me of They Live.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm assuming at this point that John Carpenter did. It's this music is just like the entire movie is
the
that.
whole goddamn movie. Like it scenes where it has no applicability or appropriate. Like I'm like, we got to get some tension in here. Oh man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. They Live is also. It's actually like it's almost antithetical to the movie. Like these movies are amazing, and the music exists. And it's like vaguely memorable. You know, it's like I recognize it instantly.
Yep.
But it's not like. But I'm not gonna like pop it on. You know, like
one thing I forgot about the movie. It's such a boy growing up in the '80s thing that would not be allowed. The gun that Jack Burton has, like in the third act, that kind of like handheld submachine gun thing with like the long clip or whatever in the beginning. We had a toy version of that looked exactly like it, and it fired rubber bullets. Like,
what?
And this was before the time where you needed like an orange tip on it and stuff. Like, I would have been murdered by a police officer like immediately if I had that thing outside now. But like,
wow,
it was like all plastic and stuff like that. But like, you could load the clip with like the bullets and stuff. There's such like a boy thing. It's just, here's a gun that looks exactly like a fucking gun. I don't know, like, it wasn't like a Nerf or anything like that. It was just like whatever sort of weird model. But like, I loved it because it was right when that movie was like coming out, and it was just like my brother and I just like shooting each other in the face with that thing like, all the time. And it got some good like action on it. Like those things came out kind of fast, and they're like, it wasn't like cheap. It was like rubber, but like hollow in the middle kind of thing.
Yeah, it encourages you to like, get on your game, like to avoid it. Yeah,
I don't want to get hit by one of those.
Right.
Because like one hit my cheek and I had the fear of God. I was like, oh shit, that was real close. But anyway,
yeah, that thing was fantastic and irresponsible, and probably a very bad thing to give to a young kid.
To a child.
That's why that doesn't happen anymore. But that was like when I totally forgotten about it. And then when like at that point when he gets it, I was like, oh my God, I remember that thing. Like it was exactly that gun. It was crazy.
That's awesome.
Yeah. The other thing I really wish that had happened, I don't know enough about any after plans for it or anything like that, but like the end of the movie when like the beast comes out, spoilers. Yeah. The beast is like in the back of Jack's trailer there.
Were they hoping for a sequel?
As a kid, I was just like, oh yes, there's absolutely going to be another one. And then the other part of my kid brain was like, is this thing just hiding in there? Like, what's the next plan for this thing? It's going to be out in a truck stop somewhere in like it's 3 hours.
That's so great because it's also like, oh, so he killed him.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Like, oh. So it's a weird kind of like non-ending where like Jack Burton triumphs and then this horrible monster kills him. Like, because there's no way. What is he gonna do? He's a buffoon. But no, you're like you're rooting for Jack. But also like I think it's just the consequence of it being like 86 or something, where it's like no, it's kind of a horror movie. Like end it like a thing, like it would like Freddy.
I know when you're saying recently, like if it came out now, it would be the same thing. Like it would not do well. It would just bomb or whatever. Yep. But like it's such a fun, fucking unique movie. I was just trying to think of like another movie that is even close to.
It's just all vibe. Over the place.
Yeah. No, it is. It's
all over the place. And there's things that don't make sense. Like when Kim Cattrall shows back up and is just like busts into the place and she says all this exposition. She knows all this stuff about what's going on. It doesn't make any sense that she knows what's happening and also where they are and that she shows up at all. None of that makes sense. But we just roll with it because it needs to happen.
Yep.
Yeah. It's such a John Carpenter movie. You're like, oh, you watch They Live, and you're like, yeah, that guy did this.
Yep.
I'm not surprised.
It was such a unique time too. Like in the in the beginning when they're in the airport and the girl gets kidnapped, one of the gang guys has a butterfly knife. I was like, they don't like the butterfly knife was like peak 80s weapon. Like it's that knife where and like, it becomes a knife. That's not in any movies. Like, I don't know. It was like a small window, maybe like 3-4 years where like everybody tough guy had that.
You needed a tough guy to demonstrate how tough they were.
Yeah.
They're throwing that knife around.
It was like, I don't even know if this is right or not. It just feels right. It was like the Western version of like nunchucks where it's just like a big fancy thing. And then it's just the movement more than anything. It's just like a little fucking knife. Like, doesn't make it stronger or whatever, but
it lasted a long time. It's in Face Off.
Is it?
Nicolas Cage's when he's a villain. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he does it. And he teaches John Travolta's daughter how to use it.
Mm-hmm. Like do it like twist and then
dig it and twist.
Dig it and twist. I do remember that lesson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like the butterfly knife. It was so impactful. My best friend growing up's older brother got one and brandished it dangerously close to people's faces.
Oh
yeah, no,
that's what happens. Bad. Maybe that's the reason why they. All right,
too many kids knock it off with the butterfly knife.
It's too cool.
It is. It's too cool. It's like smoking. It's just like it's too cool. People can't resist it. We gotta put a warning label on it, like the size of the product. Don't use this for any reason whatsoever. Now, please, it'll be $45.
If Joe Camel had a butterfly knife, I'd probably be a smoker.
No, if Joe Camel had a butterfly knife, you'd be blind, and you'd have lung cancer.
I'm just in my room like,
just motivation to get better.
Oh, I'm in so much trouble. Where's my fake gun?
Someone should make a YouTube compilation just every time a person whips out a butterfly knife and does the thing.
That might exist.
It might,
right?
I'm gonna look.
Yeah, butterfly knife in movies.
I typed in butterfly knife comp and elation finished in the thing. So, but it looks like it's just like incredible butterfly knife tricks.
I don't want to see like a professional wheeling and dealing with that thing. I want to see like an teenage greaseball guy.
Yes.
Scumbag.
Yeah. I don't know when the butterfly knife was invented, but I really there's no excuse for why greasers weren't using it, right? It was the pocket, like, the switchblade.
Yeah. It was a switch. It was like the evolution of the switchblade.
This is the punk that you want to see.
Yeah, that is the expression. Yep. That's the haircut. That's everything. This kid is a butterfly knife avatar.
What is that move?
He caught it with his arm.
That move was I fucked up.
Yeah.
Please don't. We still put it in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I have no danger reflex in my brain, so I didn't flinch when it landed on my arm.
Yep. This couldn't happen in any other setting.
That's cool.
Yep.
His little tiny ponytail.
I know. I was about to say. I don't know if that length necessitates a ponytail, kid.
No.
Nope. It's entirely not long enough.
Yeah. Although,
what else we got? This is 2.5. This is almost 3 minutes long.
3 minutes
not
of
long
this
enough.
Doing this.
Let's see where this is where it peaks out with.
Double thumbs up, buddy.
Shit.
People went back for that one. He looks so bored.
I know. All his energy is focused on not cutting a finger off.
Exactly.
All right, back to Big Trouble.
Yes.
I love his saddlebag. I don't know why he has this. He has a saddlebag that he wears on his shoulder. It's so weird for this trucker guy to have a saddlebag, but he has one.
He's got style.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I took furious notes while I was watching. Like when the three guys with the giant hats come down and they have their weapons, and one guy has his little hand things that are spinning around, and the other guy with his back scratchers. That's exactly what I said. Oh no, he's gonna come scratch my back.
Those are the worst ones. The worst ones.
I love that you knew exactly what I was going to say.
The spinny ones too, those are distracting because I've just focused on his hands. He's
clearly
I was
if he does this at all, he's going to just smack his hands and hurt himself.
Yeah.
So he's just going to be like.
Mm-hmm. There's also too I think it was there's the element there. I forget they have an actual name, but they're the elemental guys. So it was like lightning,
Thunder,
rain,
I think.
and thunder. Yeah, thunder was the guy who blows up at the end.
Yeah.
And I was just like, that was like his power.
That I couldn't.
That
It's
was
not a power.
so weird.
It's a creative
He
suicide.
gets bigger and bigger and then explodes.
Right.
They just leave
Like
it. He's just full of goo. Like you just see it explode off the like out of frame.
Yep.
I'm like, what was it supposed to do?
I mean, it worked in the very specific instance when Jack's on his back and he needs to get him off there. There's like 1,000 ways you can get him off your back, but he just like expands
He just
enough.
gets a little bit bigger that he
Right.
can't hold on.
Yeah, and then he like gets back normal.
But
But then he
then-
just like suicide bombs himself and then yeah. I love the special effect though. It's so like cartoony. Like the three different or like the couple different stages of it. Like the first, it's just sort of the extra skin, whatever mask on him that they can blow up.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And then they cut to like a reaction shot or they cut to like the ballooning out feet. And then they cut to the next and it's just like fucking Looney Tunes. It's
I love
totally different. Yeah.
It's so goofy.
I remember seeing that shot of him just like shooting steam out of his nose, like out of context, long before I ever saw Big Trouble in Little China. Like people would just like, I think it was part of like, this is a very esoteric reference, but the WPIX Channel 11 Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon movie, where it's like you'd see, they'd be like, this movie's coming up, toot, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh my God, wait.
You got to
It's
stick with it.
here.
Like
you gotta see it. If you've never seen Big Trouble in Little China, you have to see this.
He's upset, but now it's like
He's very
and they're like,
upset.
what's he working on here?
yeah. And like
Oh,
now he
shit.
can't control it.
He's gonna stop.
I gotta
His
cut my
hands get
clothes,
big.
otherwise
Yeah.
they'll break.
Oh,
His
whoops,
feet come out of the shoes.
Just
It's
turns
so
into straight garbage pail kid.
And then just
lettuce.
explodes.
Just yeah.
And I guess
And
it
then the
also
whole place-
broke the structural integrity of the
Right.
castle or
Right.
something.
But you go from like him dying, right? And then the next one they meet is Raiden. And his thing's
Yeah.
so fucking cool. There's a moment there like he's doing it goes on forever, but he's like doing like he's shooting lightning everywhere and stuff, and then he starts
Yeah.
walking forward. And then just like the big whatever falls, it's like on fire by it's like a cool ass shot. So you could go
Yes.
from fucking Porky Pig blowing up to that cool moment there. It's like but it all kind of works. It's just like a silly movie
Yes.
mixed in with like I feel like I definitely didn't appreciate like the Chinese magic lore, all that kind of stuff that they do a decent job of explaining, but I was just like too stupid as a kid to like pay attention to that shit.
I'm just stupid now.
But like watching it last night and today, I was like, that's kind of cool. Like all they're like, what's the other character's name? Like the actual hero in the whatever his name is.
Oh, yeah.
When he's saying like like growing up as kids, like everybody like heard stories of that, and then when you grow up, like you don't
Wang,
want to believe it.
Wang Chi.
Wang Chi.
Yeah.
Like all that kind of stuff. I was like, that's really neat. Like just like appreciating it now, like more than I did originally. But like, it's I don't know, such like a fun freaking movie, and I love James Hong when he's David Lopan, like old David Lopan. Like that's super convincing old decrepit makeup.
He looks like that now.
Yes.
Yeah, right? Yeah. He did like a great job. Like he's like shaky and stuff and he looks frail and super old.
Yeah.
Like, like you so many movies get like old person makeup really bad.
Yeah.
But like at that time, like that was really good like old person makeup.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they really pulled out all the stops. They got a freaking Drew Struzan poster out of this.
I know.
Drew's like, look, it's not,
It is cool.
I did one for Mallrats too, It's, but it's not a guarantee.
I know. I kind of want to get that poster. It's fucking
It's
sweet.
an amazing poster.
Yeah,
so
look
good.
at that. Fucking awesome.
It's just beautiful.
Yeah.
The blue and red goes into blue smoke.
Lopan looks nuts.
The
There's
lightning.
the gun. There's that gun.
There's that gun.
You had.
It's
Yep.
the gun you had.
Ours didn't have the holes in the muzzle thing or whatever, like in the front. I
You
don't
could drill
think it did.
those.
Yeah.
You can make it look more real.
Yeah. Dad, I need some help. I need a project.
Okay.
Fine.
It's weird they got the random villain guy. I guess he was kind of a bigger villain in the bottom left there.
Mhm.
Okay.
Or like recognizable guy, I guess at least.
Yeah.
But he was like the leader of whatever gang, the bad guy gang. And he got stabbed in the back. I'm not going to question the design of this poster.
I love when when he goes like blind temporarily because of the eye and mouth light, and he goes, "Don't worry, it's temporary. Like this happens all the time." And then they go over and he just starts throwing puddle water into his face.
Just back alley Chinatown puddle
What are you
water.
doing?
Like, good Lord.
Just put this in your eyes; it'll be fine.
Now I'm more blind.
That's
Thank
one
you.
thing I cracked up so much. I was like, this makes no sense.
Yeah. I vividly remember that too. It's like, I can wait until we're going to be inside in like 2 minutes. I can just hang on for a second.
I can just put some normal water on my face. It'll be fine, I'm sure.
Yeah. It's got like the oil sheen on it, like the rainbow, you know, like when oil's in a puddle. It's like all that like shit in there. Just putting straight into his eyes.
So gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other part I always remember being gross was like when they slide down or whatever and they're like in a basement, like emergency supply, whatever, for low pain.
Yeah.
And it's like all the fish and just that one guy like bites the head off a fish and like offers it to Jack's like,
I'm good. That's gross.
No. I don't know. Fun movie. All right. That's it for this week, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. If you're watching this on YouTube, give us a like. Did you watch Big Trouble in Little China? What was your favorite part?
Should.
If you did.
You should.
Yeah, you should.
What was the weirdest little weird thing that happened, in your opinion? There's so many. There's so many little weird things.
It's so great.
There's this weird little Coke pinkies.
Yep. I know. When they're doing like the magic fight, he's like that controls it somehow.
His extra long pinky nails.
If you're listening to this on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts, give us a like, leave a comment, helps us out.
Subscribe to this channel.
This past Tuesday on Bad Movie Night, we watched Captain America from 1990. Terrible. Terrible movie. The most boringest character for Captain America. Like, he doesn't do anything. He doesn't change. Nothing happens. He's so fucking boring. Like, he makes no unique decisions. He's not even that strong. Like, he doesn't really, I don't know what, there's no difference. Like, his calves like grew a little bit, like in the whole process.
Yeah, Red Skull's Italian. He's got rubber ears. The Cap does.
Cap. Yep. That was, I'm glad I didn't notice. Justin noticed like late into the third act. I'm glad it took that long to notice, because once he said it, I was like, I can't see anything else. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a funny movie just to joke around about. The production value is way better than what I thought it was going to be going into it.
Yeah, it's a real movie. They were trying to make a real movie.
Yeah.
And
they weren't trying to not make a movie.
Well, it's not like Roger Corman's Fantastic Four. Where it's like, oh, we're doing this to keep the rights. Like, no, everyone who's making the movie thinks they're making a real movie, but what they don't know is that we're not making a real movie, and this is never coming out. What was it? J.D. Salinger, the author of Catcher in the Rye, his son plays Captain America.
What?
Really?
That's
right.
Really? Holy shit.
J.D. Salinger's son.
Yes, J.D. Salinger's son's like, I'm going to be a movie star, and I'm Captain America. And
that's it.
Like,
and he's not.
Wow. That's weird.
I know.
That's super weird. It definitely felt like a movie where I don't know if they shot it in order or not, but like they used up all the budget in the first act or the first 15 minutes. And the rest was like they were able to rent a cheap Italian castle, and like they couldn't put any decorations in there. And you've got like 2 days and you got to shoot everything, or an afternoon. Like, it really seemed, it got really pared down, like in the third act. Like, nothing is that. There's a lot of just like car chases around.
It's just
Italy.
super close up, so you can't tell where they are.
Some of it's clearly like in a basement. And then
how do people get involved? How do they see it happen live? Where can they go download these audio commentaries?
Yes. Join the Dorkly Discord every Tuesday night, 8:00 p.m. Eastern Time. Justin and I, Justin runs a Discord. He makes our comics. He does voice acting for us, all this kinds of stuff. We run a poll on our Discord. 4 movies, 4 bad movies. You guys get to vote on it. Whatever wins. We watch it on Discord. You can join in, chat throughout, like in our chat. Justin and I will be leaving commentary and stuff. We record it now. We record the audio, and you can sync it up like riff tracks, and that's on you can get that on our Patreon. And then every week we release a couple highlight clips from each movie that we watch. So yeah, join the Discord.
I watched the clips from Mac and Me. It was great.
God, that movie's baffling. That's the fun thing about Bad Movie Night. It's movies that like I'm never gonna fucking watch on my own. So I'm just like forced to watch these things and like just get a little bit more context behind these like terrible things. Because I was like aware of Mac and Me, but I hadn't seen anything beyond really like the Paul Rudd stuff.
Yeah.
So many parts of that movie is just like blowing my mind of how disturbing
so much weird
Mac
stuff.
is. Yeah.
He's so weird looking.
So gross.
Everyone's just totally cool with this gross looking like naked creature walking around.
Yep. The parents.
No, it's not okay. I hate
It's not okay. It's so creepy. It looks a little greasy.
Yeah. There's too many like exposed like elbow joints. The whole spine's like exposed. Like it's so fucking gross. Everything's gross about them. Just like these nodule blister things on their head. Ridiculous. Yeah.
I hate it so much.
To watch like all these bad things. And then like after the movie, Justin and I talk about it for like 5-10 minutes or whatever. And Justin built like a matrix of where we rank. So he'll put the movie poster in. We have like good, bad, slog, entertaining, and kind of figure out where it all lies and stuff. And we have 2 that are just completely off the charts, like over and bad. Don't watch land is Mortal Kombat Annihilation and Food Fight are the other ones that are just like way off to the side. They're just
never watch again.
Yep. And we have one good slog, which was Dune, the 1980s one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Which I was like, it's the only one that's in the category. Everything else is pretty much like in the corner where it's like entertaining and bad, which is kind of the point. But yeah, super fun to do. Definitely join in if you can. Tuesday nights at 8.
So we like you. We hope you like us.
We need to bring back nunchucks. Nunchucks, more impressive and more hilarious when you F up.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Absolutely.
Just wham. Like once it hits your face, it's hilarious.
Yep.
Either you get hit in the face or the nuts. Either way, gold. And then you just upload it.
Yep.
If you do it well, people call you Michelangelo. If you do it wrong, they'll come up with a hilarious variant on Michelangelo that also means a dork.